Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we are doing some kayak fishing on the Little River here in Maryville, Tennessee. Primarily going for smallmouth, but we will take just about anything that bites. Stick around, guys. It's going to be a good time. If you enjoy the video, please do me a favor and subscribe. This is my wife, Alana. We're going to be fishing with her today. This is her first kayak. She's gone kayaking like twice and she liked it, so we just got her one. This is a Lifetime Teton 100. It's actually a pretty nice fishing kayak. It's super light. She's only rocking an ice rod today. She's probably not going to do a ton of fishing, but maybe just a little, and the ice rod is like convenient enough to where it doesn't get in the way of anything. So she's just got a spinnerbait tied on there, but who knows, she might get some fish too. Water is like 275 cubic feet per second right now, which looks to be flowing pretty good, but they said it was kind of lower than normal. All right, let's get floating. Water is moving really quick. I don't know, at the place we launched, they said it was kind of low, but I don't know about that. Clarity's not horrible. It's like, I mean, it's kind of bad. It's like 2 feet, but the color isn't bad, so you can still kind of see through it. All right, well, this is a neat landscape. We got some rocks over here, some bluff walls. I don't really have a good moving bait on right now. I've got a Hellgrammite tied on and then a weedless fluke. I wanted to tie on like a whopper plopper or something, Topwater, but it's just so hot. I feel like they're not going to be that active today. This is connected to the Tennessee River, so there's possibility for all sorts of fish. This is our first time kayaking in Tennessee. Pretty exciting. I conveniently forgot water, so all I have is one Gatorade bottle. I don't know, it's not that long of a float. I want to say it's only like 4 miles or so. I'm right on the deep side where the fish are right now, so I need to like get more in the middle. Well, this is actually moving really slow. Okay, maybe it was just that one section that was fast. I think the rest of the river might be slow. It's possible you could get like a striped bass or something. That'd be ridiculous in a kayak. I'd lose my mind. Got one? Got one? Feels like a good fish. I think that's decent. Get the net out. My net's like stuck on something. It's a smallie. Oh, he's pulling good. Oh my gosh. Nice. It's a good smallmouth. It's probably a pound. Well, that's a pretty nice smallmouth, guys. I think that's about a pound on the Hellgrammite. That seems to be a very, very popular lure for East Tennessee kayaking. Everybody throws Hellgrammites down here. Good looking little bait. Got that on like a I don't know, it's like a 1/10 ounce. I think it's really weird denomination. I think it's a 1/10 ounce EWG Ned head. Nice little smallie. All right, guys, nice little smallie to start the trip. Thanks for biting, dude. There he goes. That was a hard fight for not a big fish. Well, that did not take too long at all. Probably 5-10 minutes into the float. He was on that bluff wall over there. He bit it on the wall and then he swam out towards the middle. Hellgrammite's still in good shape. These are the Bass Pro brand. They're not super durable, but they are really cheap, and I think you get like 15 of them in a package. Guys, if there is anything I am more afraid of than losing a big fish, it is getting my identity stolen, which is why I'm excited to partner with Aura, who sponsored today's video. Aura is a digital security company that safeguards all of your online information to protect you from hackers and scammers. Did you guys know that 1 in 3 Americans has experienced identity theft? In the year 2020, this cost Americans $56 billion. Hackers and scammers are hard at work trying to steal your personal details and private information every day. Fortunately, Aura has your back. Aura is loaded with digital security features like credit monitoring and locking, suspicious transaction alerts, antivirus and malware protection, parental controls, spam call protection, and much more. All Aura plans come with $1 million in identity theft insurance, 24/7 customer support, and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Do me a favor and click the link in the pinned comments or go to aura.com/engineeringhookSets to get a 14-day free trial. That'd be so cool to have a dock just like on the river, right on your property. Goals. All right, we got a blockage up here. This is gonna be interesting. So close. Bite, 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 bite. Oh! That was like he just sent my lure through a washing machine. It was like da 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 da. Okay, one more. I'm gonna give the fluke a shot. This camera mount on the front of my kayak is such a problem because I can't like side cast. I have to overhead cast or go at like an angle, and it makes me hit the trees a bunch. I really need to get a new mounting system for that. Oh, oh, got one. Jumper. Got him on the fluke. Babe, I just caught a fish behind you. How does that make you feel? All right, well, another smallmouth. This is like the 7th fish I've caught in East Tennessee, and they've all been smallmouth. Pretty one, not a great pattern, but nice color. It's kind of like grayish bronze. Thanks for biting, my man. Appreciate you. There he goes. Well, that was not long at all with the fluke bait before I caught a fish. That's good news. I put this on because my wife said she got some follows on a spinnerbait, and I was like, okay, so they're definitely active enough to chase baitfish style lures. So I put on the fluke and probably didn't even throw it 10 casts before I caught that one. So we'll probably stick to this guy for at least a little bit. And then it is like almost 5 o'clock now. We're doing an evening float. Might actually put on like a whopper plopper or something as it starts to get a little more in the evening. They might get a little more active. I have no idea how long this is going to take us. The lady at the put-in said that it was like a 2 to 3 hour float, but we're not paddling, we're just fishing, so it'll hopefully take us at least like 4.5, 5 hours. If you hook a fish, press the red button. We'll just do this for like 20 minutes. Well, as you can see, I'm not in my kayak anymore. My wife's in my kayak. Say hi, Alana.
Hi, Alana.
I just wanted to try out hers because it's got like a legit seat on it. I've never used one of these before. It's a lot more comfortable, which is, it's funny, like the kayak she's in right now, that one, I mean, I bought that used on Marketplace for like 250 bucks, but that's like a $700 kayak. And this thing was 350 brand new. So it's half the price, but it comes with a way nicer seat, which is like a really big deal. And it tracks better. Like my kayak has a tendency to spin in circles. The big bonus of mine is that it's got a front trunk and it's got a wheel so you can drag it by yourself. And then it's like ridiculously stable. But this one is way more comfortable and probably a lot faster too. This is definitely easier to paddle.
Whee!
How you doing back there?
I'm coming. This thing's heavy.
Okay, we traded kayaks back. I think I'm gonna try a little twister tail for a minute. This Hellgrammite is just like spinning circles in the water, and I feel like it's not a super effective presentation. Gonna need to go a little bigger than that actually. I wonder if I have bigger twister tails. Okay, just kidding. I actually don't have any bigger twister tails, but I do have these two little 3-inch paddle tails, so gonna give those a shot for a minute. Oh, I just got a fish. I just got a bite, I think. Pretty sure that was a bite. Let me throw right back in there. Oh, I just saw, did I just watch him eat it? Am I crazy? Okay, that had to be like a sunfish. I'm trying to really get in the shade here. Got hot sun, so I feel like the very edge of the bluff wall here where it's shaded is gonna be the best bet. I think that paddle tail looks pretty good though. This should get bit. Well, I think it already did get bit, but it should get like eaten by a smallmouth. The nice thing about this, as opposed to like a Hellgrammite, like a weedless Hellgrammite lure, any sort of creature bait really that doesn't have like a swimming action, is on those sort of baits, I feel like your retrieve, after you've like fished your cover for a little bit, your retrieve back to the kayak is not nearly as effective because it's just like spinning in circles or whatever. So if you're gonna get bit on those, it's usually like right in the cover you're fishing, whereas the paddle tail, like you have the entire cast. So basically you can just cover a lot more water, which is obvious with a paddle tail, but you know. All right, you wanna paddle for a little bit?
Yeah.
That might have just been, honestly, I wonder if that section was just too deep for smallmouth. Because smallies like current. And that section we were just in, I mean, we had to paddle through most of that because it was so slow and so deep. So that might have been more like the catfish part of the river. I don't know. Hopefully we lose a little bit of that depth going forward. I mean, we are right now, but that's just because we're going around an island. Got one, got one. Smallie, let's go on the paddle tail, finally. All right, that's my first fish in a minute. Little tiny smallmouth. Going for a bigger fish than that, but I will take it. I'll always take a fish. Thanks for biting, dude. I was just saying a minute ago that I think they'll bite better in shallow water. And this whole stretch around the island is like a foot deep. So that is good. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Dude, that was big. He just ripped my tail off. Holy cow. I gotta get this other paddle tail on and get back in there. Well, that's 2 bites. Only one caught, but that's 2 bites on the paddle tail in a pretty short amount of time. Both in shallower water. How have you not caught a fish yet?
I don't know.
I thought the fishing in East Tennessee was supposed to be like immaculate. I'm gonna switch lures. I'm done with the fluke. Okay, I just tied on a whopper plopper. We are gonna give this guy a shot. I was not feeling the fluke. Sometimes you rig a fluke a little wrong and then it like keeps diving up instead of side to side. And I was getting that and I just wasn't getting bites on it. I mean, I caught one with it like right after I started throwing it, but that was a long time ago at this point. So now I'm just gonna throw a topwater. It is getting to be evening. It's like 6:45 right now, so they should be getting more active, hopefully. Oh, this thing is barrel rolling like crazy. I need that to not happen. Well, this is interesting. We got a bunch of big rocks in the middle of the river here. Might be some fish in the eddies behind those, honestly. Oh, Lana's got a fish. Is that good? Nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, smallmouth on the spinnerbait. That took a while. Fishing's a little slower than we thought it was going to be. Still got a little bit to float though. We probably got 45 or so minutes left, so.
Thanks for biting, bud.
It's a really neat bluff wall up there. It'd be cool if you could like get up to that little cave thing there and camp in it. Okay, I put on a chatterbait. I lost all faith in the whopper plopper. Water's kind of murky. Chatterbait's good in murky water. We will see if this makes a difference. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, my chuck cam was off for that. I thought I hit a rock and it was a massive turtle. Dude, I thought it was a boulder and it was a gigantic snapping turtle. There it is, right there, right there. See it? Oh my gosh, that thing was like this big. I hit my paddle on it because I thought it was a rock. I was trying to like direct my kayak, and it was just a giant alligator snapping turtle. Holy cow, those things blend in. I did not notice until it like moved when I hit it with my paddle. I would have got a great view of it, but I spun around and I had already like turned my chest cam off earlier. Well, this is a neat like cave bluff wall. Definitely do not get topography like this in central Illinois. That is for dang sure. I'm gonna pitch it in that little cave there. Think there's anything sitting in there? All right guys, well that is gonna do it for the Little River kayak video. It was surprisingly really not that good fishing. I don't know why that's surprising. I guess I just expected it to be good because it's East Tennessee. But I mean, hey, at least we caught 4 fish. It was also just a really fun float. I mean, there was a lot of cool scenery out there. So overall, it was a good time. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do me a favor and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.